You know what I mean?
I didn't want fucking racist Skidward.
Skidward?
Oh,
God.
I heard that. I heard the crispy deliciousness of a
Oh
fresh
yeah,
crack.
this is crisp and delicious.
Bro, I got some shit in my mini fridge from what is it?
I should probably take that out and put it in the toilet.
I get it. It's from
That's a dad's joke.
it's from Peru or something like that. It's like a liquor wine. Some kind of liquor wine mixed together.
A liquor wine, you said?
I don't know, some kind of shit like that. My buddy brought it over. It's been in here. It's fucking awesome though. It's some kind of wine and whiskey or something mixed together.
Let me know when the room is set up. I'm just sitting here running track like an athlete.
An athlete?
I'm running track like an athlete, yo.
There he is.
He brought it from where though? You said Philippines?
No, Peru or some
Oh,
shit
Peru.
like that.
My bad. It was a P.
That might not even be right. I can't remember. I was just like, holy fuck, dude.
Dude, get your elbows up. Run. Run. Get your knees up. That's right.
Hit triangle.
What's triangle do? Triangle doesn't do anything. Square does. It makes me run faster.
Oh. You don't have a cart?
Oh, no, I don't. How do you get a cart?
should.
I want to get a cart. I want to do that.
You should have it already.
Well, maybe I have to go to the course. Let me do that first.
No, you don't, because you can just drive that bitch whenever.
Bonus course.
How this a boner?
What's bonus course, bro? Courses
Here you
marked with
can.
blank are bursting with bonuses. Okay.
Boners.
I don't know if I want to go to this course if it's bursting with boners.
Boners! Sorry. Hold on, what's this?
Sound like you're struggling with one of your own.
Yes, he
You
did!
can't do that. That's illegal.
Hey, I'm a teacher, guy. You can't talk to me like that. I can talk to you any way I want, you chimp fucking bastard. I'm not a student.
I'm gonna watch that ass next year.
Oh, you got her ass.
Yeah, I got.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
I mean,
Your
time
Jeff.
to suck today's dick.
Yeah, your Jeff Goldblum impressions almost made me pee my pants. I wish.
I wish. What?
We don't fuck around.
Oh, you left your shorts in my car after we worked out.
Oh my
thank
god.
you. No problem.
No problem. No problem. Oh my god.
College dude, college.
We college.
Gay. Ugh.
Why is this
I'm waiting on
taking
your-
so long?
I'm waiting on your
What did they do? Like an
chimp
update or
fucking
something?
bastard ass.
What's
I
with
know, I
this?
thought it was... What?
Like it's all like sunset now.
Evening.
Yeah. What is this? Hey, since I've got all this money, how do I go buy a golf cart?
You gotta go to the shop. You gotta go to the shop at.
Where's the shop at?
Hit start.
Okay.
Where it says shop.
Shop.
Name?
Oh, I don't see shop at. I saw shop. Oh god.
Go to the PX, dude.
So where do I find a cart at though?
Are you in the shop thing, the
Yeah,
store
yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know, keep hitting R1 or R2. Go over.
Fashion item.
I thought you had one to start with.
No, apparently not. I can buy an eye patch if I want. I mean, I've got 12,000 coins.
You can buy a what?
An eye patch.
There you go. Buy
Fashion.
this iPad.
Balls. I can buy some balls.
balls.
What is Lucky Dip?
Don't fuck with them.
Okay.
They're not worth it.
I don't understand.
It's not worth a squirt.
It's not worth a squirt. Dude, I'm looking around here, and
Have you ever dropped popcorn seeds in your beer can?
popcorn. I'm sorry. Did you say like popcorn, like
Seed
kernels?
kernels? Yeah.
No. Why would you?
I did it on accident, so I guess we'll see how that goes.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Like what?
I just didn't know if it was a cool thing to do. Did I just make something up? Something cool?
Is that something cool? You guys, what's ticket exchangeable? What is this? I buy a price for a ticket. I own
Ticket, dude. Keep going over. There should be some carts.
I don't see that at all, dude.
Oh yeah, you do.
No, look. Look at the stream right now.
I can't look.
No, but if you go on YouTube.
Stream. The stream.
Am I missing it?
Probably.
Character box expansion.
Yeah. Keep going over.
I'm just gonna keep going until you tell me to stop.
Okay, I guess not. Where the fuck? Wait. I think the PlayStation Store.
All right, I'm on it. Here we go. All right, let me take a look. All right, ticket.
Fuck, I don't know, man. Used to be able to. Like there's carts. I just don't know. Get out of the store and just like when you're running around and you just hit every button. You should just jump into a fucking cart. I don't know what button it is.
Custom made. Oh, caddy. I want.
Got your back.
Oh.
There you go.
I'm gonna customize character. Yeah, I want to customize my guy, but how do I see my?
I see wiener.
All right, let me.
I see wiener.
Perfect.
Goddamn big head. Oh, tiny head.
This is my block, boy. See if that switches up. Maybe I get a little bit more power from this, you know? Hey, maybe I have to actually play an actual game and it unlocks, because I've never actually played a full game. I just do the rooms.
You're right,
actually.
Yeah. Actually, Hades one. I think you gotta get to a certain level, then you get it.
Let's see.
I've just been rolling around in golf carts since I was born, so I don't know.
Damn. Why?
Wait till you see my main bitch that I made.
Damn. Alright, well, are you, did you create a room?
Yeah.
Search for room.
People are gonna know that secret code. Close your eyes, guys.
Okay, everyone, at the count of 3, close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, I put it in there. I entered it. I put the secret. I have the secret password. List of participants. Oh my god, Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Why? I'm turning my back to you. Hey, hey, maybe if we cross our streams, we can get some ectoplasm going on.
My golf club is like, you gotta be this tall so you can stick. Look, I'm kind of lowering. I'm lowering it for you. Okay, you're just enough. You're just enough.
Right now.
You're tall. You're tall enough, boy.
This is my hood. Oh boy, people are gonna just rip on us for having such a good thing. You know what I mean? This is such a good.
These guys are gay.
These
Not that
guys.
there's anything wrong with it.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Jesus.
By the way, I'm gonna make up for that last game, and I'm just gonna fucking murder you on this.
We haven't been drinking enough.
As long as I don't get fucked by the slut machine.
That's the only way it can ever help me. I think that's what screwed you on that last one.
You think? I couldn't even fucking
You can't see because it disappears. You didn't have wind, or you had like max wind or something. I don't remember what it was. You just had, it was
a hidden grid plus fucking can't see your gauge, and I was just like, all right, what the fuck? Like,
just fucking jeez.
Guess how long? I put it on 18 holes, I think. Whoops.
Are we looking at the course?
Hold one. It's a par 4.
It's a par 4.
How do you open the
Jack, put the time, eh?
No mishits. Yeah, bitch.
Fucking enjoy.
So long, sucker.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, eat that. You pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
Oh. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Yeah. Grizzly Adams had a beard.
Grizzly Adams
did have a
beard. Oh my god. Oh boy.
Hurry up. Look out.
There we are.
There we are.
Are we playing golf for meth or what?
I'm playing Golf King, bro, like Joe Exotic. He's the man. Carol Baskins
like
killed her husband, dude. Straight up.
Check the septic tank.
All I'm saying, she's got all of her answers all the time. Like, all the time. It sounds so scripted. Like, we couldn't even have him in the septic tank because, like, the house was built before he died. Bullshit.
If I wanted to get rid of a body, I would just use sardine oil.
Yeah, like, that's what I mean,
What the fuck?
everyone knows that. It's like, what? Hey, can you just go back what you just said right there?
Wait, run that back over this recording? Fuck this ball, you know?
Hiya!
Bitch. Alright, well, that's alright. I'll wait till I get good and liquored up. Beer a hole?
Ooh. I don't have enough beer, unless we're doing 9. I don't have enough.
You only got 9?
Yeah.
Half a beer a hole?
That's the same.
Yeah. It's out.
Because these are pretty fast, so. Oh, nice wiener hit.
Secondly, the other dude, that Doc Antle that's in, like, North Carolina or South Carolina or whatever, he's got, like, 5 fucking wives and shit. Like, what? No one ask these questions? Like, how does that work? She's like,
bro,
oh, it's a cult. It's a cult.
Have you listened to the new shit?
Yes.
That Jeff Lowe is... They're thinking that Jeff Lowe is Carol Baskin's first husband.
Have you seen the pictures side by side? Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, he was.
And, like, he might have
For
changed his
sure.
name or something, because, like, she said his first husband was, like,
Tiger food.
Jeff
I don't know.
something. Or not Jeff, but, like, John or
Jeff
something.
Rowe.
But the thing is, it could be, like, yeah. Her first husband was Def Rowe, alright? Not Jeff Lowe. Pfft, come on.
She's like, and now that he runs that one, and I guess Carol hasn't tried to go after that one. I'm just like, oh, this dirty bitch.
I wouldn't doubt it, though. Because, like, even in the episodes, like, they were saying, like, he took him to this huge mansion and had this Hummer and all these other things, but it was all leased and rented. He made himself think that he was much bigger. Or he came across like he was much richer or whatever. But it's like, I wouldn't put it past Carol batshit crazy skins to dude. The very first episode we were watching, I was like, yo, I don't like her. There's just something about her I don't like.
Yeah.
Like straight up. I don't even care if like she could be like donating, clothes off her back to help homeless in the wintertime. Like, she just comes across as just a fucking snaky person. And that's the first episode. That was before he started going all fuck Carol Baskins and shooting like a mannequin and shit.
Focus.
You ain't as straight as you think you are.
That dude, I laughed so hard. Do you want to see the guy with the big one or the guy with the little one? Well, then you ain't that straight. It's like, oh my
ain't that
god,
straight.
that's fucking hilarious.
I'm gonna start watching baby dick porn, like little dick porn, not what I sounded like. Jesus.
You're on the list.
So good.
Hi, this is Chris Hansen. Please have a seat.
No.
Have a seat. Have a seat right over there, please.
Give it a good shake.
I didn't know, man. I was just telling her to not be like that.
Are
you were?
Are you Camby 72?
Look, man.
Did you say you
can I
wanted to
just go
see
home?
baby dick
Can I-
porn?
Can I just go home? Can I just?
Go to bed.
Have a
If you
seat.
weren't gonna do anything,
Just have
why
a
did you
seat.
bring alcohol?
Down here.
I
To the right.
I laugh so hard when they're like, I wasn't gonna do anything, but oh really? Did you bring the condoms? Like, oh, gotcha. Bitch.
Gross. I'm glad that show was on, but it also
Yeah.
makes me mad because like there was that many people out there, and there still are.
A bear.
The Hanson show is
dude.
gone now, and it's like
I'm
those
sure
are the
there's
shows
a
that would
fuck ton.
pisses me off, dude.
It's all good.
God damn, that pisses me off.
Nice looks good. Nice shot.
They breathe the same air we breathe. You know what I mean?
Oh, hold on.
Just hold it now. Oh, come
Easy
on.
Rod.
Easy.
Easy Rod.
Easy Rod.
Great work.
Oh, they fucked your. They done fucked your tornado cup.
They got my tornado. They took my trailer and my
My
wife.
dirt. My goddamn dirt devil cup.
What are you talking about? It's like hey, that there
You ain't
hole
right.
sucks
You
harder
ain't
than a
right, boy.
Dyson. You
Only
ain't
thing
right.
that pulls its weight around here is my goddamn truck.
Is that from like Men in Black or something?
Yeah. Figures. And that fucking spaceship lands on. What is it, Edgar? You get your big butt back in the house.
Water. That wasn't Edgar. I know Edgar. That wasn't Edgar.
That was like a Edgar suit.
Like he's wearing like an Edgar suit.
Nice shot.
Kept wanting sugar.
Give
Sugar
me
water.
a break.
Ah,
Dude, I'm fucking murking you right now, by the way.
damn.
I'm beating you like you'd beat me in Call of Duty.
Just mercilessly. Turn. Oh wow, thanks. It's something I already had. Piece of shit. Give me no wind next time. How about that? Let's figure this out.
I wish they'd give you something that, like, have an average drive of, like, a normal man.
I think I almost.
178 isn't shit for a drive.
Well, look how skinny my arms are, dude. I haven't hit to the gym in a while. All right. Hell, since birth. You know what I mean? Look at this.
Start hitting the home gym there,
Oh my
methamphetamines.
God.
That's what your name should be on here. Put it as like meth gym,
Amazing.
Amazing.
or just
Meth
just
gym.
mething around.
Mething around. That's messed up, dude.
That's so methed up.
Nothing's worse than seeing an article. Actually, not worse. It's pretty funny. Always seeing an article starting out, Florida man. It's like, you
Yeah.
know, everything that follows is just going to be something you've never heard before, but totally
It's just
believe
like-
it.
I cannot wait to see what this bullshit is.
Florida man gets
Florida
head
man.
stuck in
What?
alligator and ends up stabbing his way out or something after finding out the alligator ate its meth. Like, oh, okay. Oh, wow. I believe it. I actually 100% believe that.
A methed out alligator attacks town.
Local hillbilly has no idea why.
Local hillbilly shoot it, and meth addicts are ripping its guts out for the meth. Oh, damn boy!
Yeah. Uh-oh. Looks like Happy learned how to putt.
Here's a free lesson.
Thanks, Shooter. I fucking hated that guy. He plays such a good bad guy.
I know, he's such a piece of shit. A good piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. What do you know? I'm going for Eagle too.
He spends more time in the sand than David Hasselhoff. Why aren't you laughing? It was funny the first 100 times I heard it. Drink up, come on. When he's in the golf club or whatever,
Yeah.
and then he's like, "Why is your jacket gold?" He's like, "It's what happens when you win." Oh, where's yours? Oh,
Oh. What do you think, guys? 3-4 weeks? It's a secret of the pros. Meet us out at the green at 6 o'clock.
yeah, at the 9 at 9 or whatever.
Or yeah. I fucked it up completely. meet us at the front of the parking lot at 2 o'clock. Yeah, the 9 at 9.
9
Yeah.
at 9. Yeah, sure.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Tornado Cup. You're so lucky.
Wow, can't believe I got that. Even though I already had it, like like straight up for free. Go this way.
Wow.
Let me just crank it. Oh, Soldier Boy, that. Oh.
Just give it a good whacking.
What happened here? I did not aim there. Why are you? Stop it.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Now we're here. Now we're in the woods. Now we're deep in it.
This is when you get your shit kicked in.
Oh man, I can't wait to get my shit pushed in.
Oh,
Rain
rain and
and
cloudy.
cloudy, like it affects you.
Cloudy. I'm
Goddamn
fucking Frankenstein, dude. Only
incredible
fire
Hulk.
freaks me out.
Yeah. Actually, no, the lightning freaks you out. Isn't it?
No.
Okay.
Fire.
Well, I saw this one
Fire.
Frankenstein movie, and
Watch
this
this
girl was
Frankenstein
definitely
fucking
getting it.
movie.
I mean, from the back.
Boink!
It was called Frank in My Stein, and I was
Look at
like,
that.
I think I have the wrong. I've downloaded the wrong Frankenstein movie.
Watch that power gauge.
You can Frank my Stein.
I think that's what it was called, Frank My Stein, or something like
Hey,
that.
what- Hey,
Yeah. Did I not?
toward its ass.
There was this one I saw. It was like, I think I downloaded the wrong Tiger movie, and it was like some girl dressed as a tiger, and a Joe Exotic actor, we shall say, was right behind her. Like, oh, all right,
That's crazy.
wow,
What?
what?
Nice
Sucked on her
shot.
titties?
It's crazy.
I mean, no.
Did I
But,
hit the tree on that? What the fuck,
oh, so you gotta hit a
Careful with the
Leafu.
gates.
You hitting some tree?
dude? I gotta
Easier.
clean my balls.
Finally, it's my turn.
You're gonna hit that sign, aren't you?
Boink. See the curve on that?
Nice
Oh, it was a
Heaven's
pretty good
curve.
curve. Pretty nasty.
My heavens curve.
Reminds me of this one that I saw, and it was like a big wiener, and it was curved.
It was called Chiquita.
That was a free lesson for you.
Great.
Boom!
Did it bounce in the hole and then out and then back in? Check this free lesson.
Nice
Boom,
shot.
boom!
Par, that's cute.
Here's a free lesson for you.
What's high score mean?
You will not make this shot, jackass.
What's high score mean?
You know what? Your play is embarrassing me. Are you even a pro? Shut it, Bob Barker.
Oh, this guy sucks.
Price is wrong. You want more? I don't
I
want.
think you've had enough.
No.
Bitch.
It's par 4.
No. Now you've had enough. Bitch.
Bitch. says,
Yeah.
says bitch like such a classy white guy.
Bitch. Like a guy
What's
who,
standard gear?
doesn't say it that often.
Yeah.
Bitch.
So I say, Mitch? No, bitch. Bitch?
No.
Close enough.
No, Bob.
Close enough, Bob.
Get
Fuck.
angry, Bob. Just be angry. Alright?
Imagine all the cats and dogs are fucking and no one's taking care of them. Get angry.
And they're
Nobody's
not
neutered.
spayed or neutered. Oh.
And they're
I
just
know.
fucking left and right. Throwing
People
them out
know
the
how
streets.
upset I am about that. Bitch.
You bitch.
Bitch. It still sounds like you're saying Mitch, Bob.
Alright, I'm trying. Oh, cool. Fucked you. Fucked you!
Oh, great. A reverse tornado. Just called a mega.
They gave
Great.
me they gave me strong wind and then the regular gear like I'm using, so I'm not jacked up on my D-ball and test. They gave me standard gear,
Damn. You're not. Okay.
so I'm just on creatine right now.
Just creatine and estrogen
Just-
blockers that are over the counter.
Just standard gear right now, bro.
Standard gear.
I'm in this quarantine, bro. I'm just in maintain mode.
Oh my god. That's what I want to know
Did you
about him.
hit
Oh, I just cranked it.
Right
Cranked
to
that
that
Superman.
tree.
Cranked that Superman.
This guy might be fucking Paul Bunyan over here taking these trees down.
Damn. Ha!
Fuck.
Sorry.
Hit me, fuck.
Ow. Oh, curve right into the hole, baby. If I had a tornado cup, it'd suck it right in.
I had that.
Seriously.
Diane tornado.
Did you see that? Look.
I do now. Oh shit!
Open
Yeah,
up
you
the
would have.
cage.
That's a good chip in though.
Not without a
Oh.
not without that tornado.
Not without that fucking tornado.
Time's ticking.
Tweak. Oh, bitch. Got 9-mile-an-hour wind. Oh shit. What the fuck is with these signs?
They just keep. Well, that one's probably not gonna matter. Crap hens. I wonder if they hear themselves talk and know that they can't hit the L's like we do. So like a sign like that where it says clap hands and they're like crap hands. Crap
Hey,
crap.
Rippy.
crap hand crap.
Hit it to that.
Oh shit.
Looks like. Oh, you already hit it. All right.
Yeah. I didn't know I was chipping. I thought I was putting.
Oh goddamn! Looks like it.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, that's fine. Make a cut my ass. My neighbors probably think I'm fucking weird. Yeah, make a cut
was-
this ass.
That was your nickname in high school, wasn't it? Mega Cup.
Looks good.
Do what?
I said, wasn't that your nickname in high school?
A
Mega
bit to
Cup.
left.
I wish, man. Goddamn, mine was bumpy balls, and I don't know why. I don't... Some girl must have got the rumor from the showers. You know, it was like, oh, that guy's got lumpy nuts. You know.
Oh, bumpy balls.
Oh. So yours doesn't look like you've got extra skin that's pulled back, and it looks like a bunch of nerds were stuck in, you know, to a plastic sack.
It looks like if you harden a fucking Stretch Armstrong
Yes. And you like
or what was
pull a little
that?
like,
Fat Man.
and you just like pull it out. There's just a bunch of little tiny bumps everywhere, man. It's never really gone away. They come in and out every once in a while, especially around the tip of my Johnson.
Burns when you pee, probably.
Not really. I've gotten used to the pain, so it doesn't hurt as much anymore.
Oh,
Hey, real quick,
It's
I'd probably go
part
get that checked out.
Hey, by the way,
Just a touch up. See what's going on down there.
so it's not just a harmless nickname that everyone gave me? Oh, damn.
I mean, it could be, but just for your sake, I would just, what the hell, you know?
Gross.
Oh,
One
cool.
time,
Gage, great.
perfect. This is where I come back. Yay.
This is where I start
What is
losing
this one?
my shit.
A par 4. This is where I start losing my shit. All right. Crank that nay or whatever, you know?
Oh, fuck! Damn, I still about outdrove you.
It went 148 yards.
No, it only went 42 yards. See me?
Still waiting. Great.
Oh, I see. Well, hey, bud.
Nice shot.
I could throw the ball farther than that. Jesus Christ.
God, yeah. That's fucking...
Punting round visible.
Oh, cool. You'll definitely beat me on this hole.
I got an entire impact zone as pink.
Nice one.
Kind of like my weekend up here, you know what I mean? Goddamn.
You're maximizing your pink zone. I like
That's
it.
goddamn right there, boy.
Look at me flipping you off. See me?
I am now. Let's do it.
Oh, I can't see me now.
Oh, I've been drinking.
The
Things-
bird.
I don't need slots to make me suck, alright? Just keep drinking here.
You old slot sucker.
I like me some slots.
Oh. Happy I learned how to hit.
Uh-oh.
Nice shot.
What was the
Find
other
it
one? Disappearing grid as well or something?
Hidden grid, so basically my putts are fucked.
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Happy learned how to pray.
I'm giving you the bird, see it?
Look up and swing.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you. I'm aiming it straight to you now.
Hurry up.
So I'm cranking it right to your fucking head. The fuck out of here.
Terrible.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
So we
Ooh, that
basically
pink
hit the ball
zone's
twice and we're both in the same spot. Great.
Yeah.
Makes me feel great about myself.
At least yours is you're giving maximum effort.
Yeah. It's all that matters is trying. Okay.
Maximum
Would you like
effort.
to, I don't know, give a pleasurable heat onto the pleasurable bed? Okay, you got the timing down at least. That's good.
Nice shot.
Oh, fuck. Old thud monster.
Thud.
Okay, look at me in the red
yeah.
corner.
Oh.
Four.
Fuck you. I'm cranking it right to your fucking head, dude. Where? Give me a triangle that puts it right on your fucking dome. Right there.
That's good.
I'm gonna just crank it right onto you.
Hurry up.
Oops, let me do that.
Ace. Nice one.
Ka-chow! Ka-chow!
Look out.
Great shot.
Get that tornado cup right into the fucking hole, baby. Oh. Dude. Stop rolling. No.
Later.
Terrible.
Terrible. Are you still booing me? It's your turn. What the fuck? Terrible.
Here we go.
Here he is, folks. Lining up for the shot.
Oh, fuck.
Lining up for the shot. Need absolute
I got sand in my eye.
concentration.
I got sand in my eye, sorry.
No.
No. Here he is for his 5th shot of the hole. And
God damn, look at the size of that noggin, huh?
he got himself kind of a curve. But it's okay, folks. He's got Tornado Cup. As long as he just grips it and rips it, he should be fine. Icy
This is
Wiener's
for,
up on the 6th.
A
What hole, man?
This is for the
6th hole,
hole.
par 4,
This is
407
for the
yards.
fattest rock of meth you've ever seen.
All we keep telling him is meth is at the bottom of each hole. And if he gets the ball into the hole, he gets a little nugget. Or crystal, whatever. I don't know.
He gets at least 2 grams. I heard.
That's right. Allegedly. Well, here we are today at the Alpina Forest GC Stroke Play 18-hole mirror. Scorecard is showing TC with a 21 and Icy Wiener with a 25. Moving on to the 7th hole. What are your thoughts today on the golf course there,
It's a
TC?
par 3.
Well, I seem to have quite a decent lead, but then I kind of let it go for me on the 6th hole, and Icy Wiener kind of came up the rear there. He really knocked it in the hole.
Yeah, Wiener has a way of doing that, just sneaking up behind you and, you know, kind of filling in the holes whenever you're least expecting them.
Yeah,
is there any advice you can give out there?
He was behind me.
Look up and swing.
So fucking dumb. I didn't even realize he was behind me. Well, that's amazing. We're going to go ahead and get back to Icy Wiener taking his shot. Here he goes, and he's lined
Still
up,
waiting. Look out.
and he takes a rip, and it's going, looks like it's going to be right on the green. Oh, and it bounces, it overshoots right into the semi-rough. TC's up to bat, and he's going to go ahead and line up his shot with his big green gargantuan hands. Icy Wiener, what can you tell us about your opponent today? Well, I'll tell you what. It's been fun. It's been out here just drinking. Is this a professional tournament? Oh God, should probably put the beer down. No, TC is just a great competitor. He's kind of freakish because of his green hands and his gigantic head, but other than that, I actually think he's a great person to hang around. The other day, he tried to show me what was in his pants because he said, "Check this out." Didn't want to see it. But other than that, we're out here on the golf course just letting her rip. Back to you.
Looking good.
Wow, Icy Wiener, what a guy. Just absolute champion, thoroughbred. And TC, he puts one right on. Oh, it went over the green by just a little bit. Oh, there's a little trash talking going on from TC now, trying to get in his opponent's head. Is it gonna work? Oh, and Icy Wiener must have ice in his veins because he just put one in the hole. Yes, the Wiener got in the hole for a birdie. TC is up with his shot. Should just be an easy chip in. Look at him flexing out there.
Don't want to stretch. Don't want to mess the back up.
He's just out there having fun. What a competitor.
Oh, fuck.
He's got ice in his veins. And he, oh my gosh, he overshot. He's got to really be upset about that one.
That's what happens when you got a teeny cup here, John.
Oh gosh. Teeny cups, Icy Wieners. There's just a lot going on right now.
This looks dead behind those eyes, Jim.
You could
He's
tell
been
he
here
wanted to.
before. This is his 9th championship.
He wanted to Happy Gilmore throw his putter right to his caddy at that one, but he kept his composure and flexed for the fans. Here we go.
These crushed beers on the side.
Oh. He just asked the caddy girl for a shot. Oh my. The beer cart just came around with a bottle. Looks like he's going for the whiskey. Jim, I knew he was all-American, but I didn't know he was that American. My goodness.
Yeah, it looks like he's just taking the whole bottle. Oh my god, I guess he's chugging it here. I guess we'll see how he does in this next hole.
Oh my. Oh, we're gonna have to cut to commercial, folks.
Someone needs to check on him.
Hey, did you see
I know
that
he
thing?
said something before the tournament about family problems, but I guess it was more serious than we thought. Did I see what?
That one video about the Hot Wheels racing. I think I posted it.
Oh yeah, that
So-
dude was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, very strong wind and a mega cup. Guess I'm going to 7-Eleven.
Oh, here we go. Mega Cup. He's got the big one.
See you
But
later.
he's got a very strong wind at his back. Folks, this could spell disaster for Icy Wiener.
Nice shot.
He had a Happy Gilmore-sized shot to the green on that one, and it is tremendous what he could do with that
Still waiting.
power.
Hurry up.
There's
Hey,
TC
look
in the
at me up here.
background
Look up and swing.
flipping off Icy Wiener.
Great.
I guess he owed him some money from a poker game last weekend and never paid him back, and it's really starting to get into his head.
Looks like apparently he's flexing out there.
Here he goes. He's just taking the shot, just to get up over the hill, and it hits the hill, and it takes a nasty rollback. Ooh, that's going to
He's not
affect
gonna
him.
like where that lands.
He's throwing up the white power symbol, gaining as much strength as he can at this point. It's just, I don't know if it's going to be enough to overcome this green monstrosity, which is TC. Okay,
He's
oh,
basically
too
going
much
against-
power.
He might as well be against Fenway, the big green monster here, Alex.
You're
How many people
absolutely
are in the
right.
booth, you know?
Thought my name was Jim, but Alex will do.
Oh, 9 mile an hour wind. All right. See if I can read this right.
Tom, it looks like it's going to be a good day out here. I'm trying to use my best PGA golf
Oh, you fuckers.
voice.
Wow.
He got robbed literally by a pole, and the wiener couldn't be happier. Because now his opportunity has come. As long as he can get it close to the cup, the tornado is just going to suck the wiener ball right in,
Hurry, pick up. Still waiting.
and it goes in. Delicious.
See you later.
Guys, I'm going to drink another beer. We're going to get back to our regularly scheduling program. Something.
We're going to take
but,
a quick commercial break because I have to go ahead and grab another beer.
And this beer is brought to you by Shinerbach. It's delicious, it's golden, and it's crisp. Shinerbach.
It tastes just as good going in as it does coming out.
Actually, it kind of gives you the squirts on the way out, but we'll not get into that, Tom. Tom, we will not get into it.
That's only if you're allergic to gluten.
Which I am, but this beer is so good.
Good night. It's a par 5.
It's worth the diarrhea.
It is
That would
worth
be my slogan.
the diet. I'm gonna have a beer that's just fully glutened up, folks. Check it out. What does that symbol mean? Gauge Rampage. What's that
It
mean?
basically means it'll go super slow or like fucking cock rocket back to the pink.
So
so
this
I'm gonna
could
be
be an
fucked.
advantage for the wiener. He's gearing
Yeah.
up and crossing his fingers that something goes good for him at least once in his life.
Well, that might have helped you a little.
Doesn't look like it's going to happen here because he still ripped it. 100 and we're 200. We passed 270 yards. Didn't matter. Gage can rampage in the wrong direction. TC is still going to
323
find a
yards.
way to make it happen. Icy Wiener's up to bat. Here we go. Unless he's got a cannon that's going to show up for him and shoot it right into the hole for a hole-in-one. None of those things helped. And may God have mercy on your soul.
Good luck and good night.
So here we go with our week 178. As much power as our spaghetti little fucking arms can do.
Is that how much he weighs? Or is it 148?
Cool.
It's more like 118, soaking wet, out of the shower with a wet towel on.
I wish as soon as he hit, he just went. Or like those Asian cartoons.
He's given to give it all he's got, and that's 2 hits right here from the rough. Oh! Goodyear Blimp is hanging out right over the hole, broadcasting for us live from the Alpena Forest Open at the Pro-Am Tour.
Ooh, almost hit TC right in the ball sack.
I'm standing right here, Bob, and he's... Looks like Icy Wiener is just doing... What is this, a stanky leg? Giving him the stanky leg. Look at that, there it
Harlem
is.
Shake.
The Harlem Shake.
It looks like TC is just
Blow it.
laser focused, looking at him like, what the hell is he doing?
Look out! Hurry up!
Oh, I like the blew it.
Look out! Blew it!
What a pussy. What? He didn't blow nothing.
Cool. Nice shot.
Wiener trying to get into his head, and all it looks like is he's just getting more behind.
It seems like TC's yelling something from clear up there, but we just can't seem to make it
Can't
out. He's
quite
just
see
too
what
far.
he's doing. Camera's gonna have to zoom in here. What's... Oh! There he is.
Oh, zoom out, zoom out. Can't
Zoom out.
pan away.
Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and cut to commercial here. Zoom
Seems
out,
like-
zoom out.
I guess TC had to go to the bathroom.
Wake up and swear. Look out!
Ooh, the wiener misses the water, but he puts himself up for a great position to enter the hole.
That's a good way to not get the wiener wet there, Jim.
Right you are, Tom. Right you are.
Seems
He
like
went
he's
way
always missing the
over.
wetness.
Looks like he always misses the hole. He needs a little help getting in.
I wish there was a way to just guide him in there.
Usually he lets someone else grab a hold of the stick and puts the ball right in the hole. That's my philosophy, at least. What about you, Tom?
Well, usually I'd like to go with that approach, but just sometimes I like to grab control of it myself and just guide it where I want it to go. I always tend to miss it a few times, but it usually ends up lower, but in a tighter hole. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
That's tight. And yes, I understand exactly what you mean, because sometimes you get the tornado cup, and it just
I get
sucks you
myself
right in.
I get myself in a tighter spot in a teeny cup.
But then you get the teeny cup, and you just gotta grab a hold of it and hang on. And just sometimes you gotta force the ball in there. Sometimes
It'll be a wild ride, but it's worth it. Jim, back to you.
Back. Okay. Thanks, Tom.
As I'm hauled off in handcuffs.
Jim, back to you. Right you are, Tom. Right you are.
Oh, looks like Icy Wiener was shaking the goods at the big green monster.
Looks
He
like some
seems to have liked it.
good thing he kept it
Oh.
dry and out of the water, because no one likes a wet wiener unless you want it to be wet. Now, if this was the all-you-can-shoot drive challenge, which goes off into a lake every year, it's where every contestant goes to get their balls wet. Last year, Icy Wiener got most balls wet. As you can say, we call him the Mr. Wet Wiener.
TC just sunk it in the teeny cup.
Look, that's
Everyone
an
seems-
example of how you get
Everyone seems shocked.
a control of your club and you just put it into the teeny cup and you just force your way in there sometimes, and it works.
He drove it straight into that hole, and everyone was surprised.
And just like everyone witnessed, we all know it does fit.
No matter what anybody tells you.
You know what's funny is girls always say, "Oh, it's not that big. It's not that big," until you try to put it in the teeny cup, and
Right?
then it's a big deal.
Roll 10.
And then you see their eyes bulge like a deer in headlights.
Well, I don't know about that one, sir.
Constant downpour? Oh, God. Oh, great. This is where you catch up.
No woods allowed there.
Actually, I think I still outdrive it. Yeah, I'm still good. Just
Now
with my irons.
you're still hammered. Oh, Tom, it looks like he's got himself a handicap. He can't do a super input, which has been outdriving and outmatching
Good shot.
Icy Wiener at every pace. Oh, but here it goes. He just cranked it and whipped that nay-nay. No woods
Looks like-
allowed. Don't tell the wiener, because wieners love wood.
Looks like he had to take his horse to the Old Town Road if he wants to outdrive him on this one.
Town Road. Oh, this doesn't look too good for the wiener. A mega cup is not something any wiener wants to see.
Oh, he's not going to have a fun time with that one, Jim.
He's better
I
off
doubt
trying
he'll
to get
even know
him.
if he sunk his ball.
It's like throwing a wiener into a mega cup, if you know what I mean. Oh, or a toothpick
knows
down a
exactly.
hallway. Sometimes you need a little tight space to make sure that that ball gets plenty of friction, so he knows when he can stop. Otherwise, he might hit the hole and keep going. That's gonna spell disaster for Icy Wiener.
The funny thing is there, Jim, it says auto perfect impact.
Dude,
but
if that was
inside
a
of
tornado
Mega
cup, I would have just made it. I'm breaking character here. I'm sorry.
Oh, you would have.
Icy Wiener would have made that.
Oh shit, you would have too.
Uh,
Yeah, right.
no amount of hate can be said about this game.
Watch this backspin.
Amazing.
Oh nope, I don't have any. Damn it!
On the green.
I tell you what, Jim, the beverages seem to be going down smooth as silk. Kind of like these putts here today.
Relax. A break to the right.
Hurry up.
Here we go.
Terrible.
Wiener's chance to put it into the hole. And he's going to go ahead and aim to the back of the hole. See if he can bury his ball deep
Jim,
in the
if
side
I
of
was-
there.
If I was him, I would probably aim a little more left, but it's too late. He's
Oh,
already on
and
the
it just curved. Unfortunately.
Ready?
It's kind of what I figured. I just didn't seem like he was lined up just
And
enough.
that's what separates us broadcasters from actual players. They can't hear us down on the field, unfortunately, and maybe sometimes fortunately, because we're drinking and they're not.
Sometimes you think you know more than the players, and then they just show you that you need to shut your mouth.
Well,
It's all
don't,
good.
Tom, don't go sounding like Joe Buck now, all right?
All right, here, Jim, you're gonna have to take the reins here. I gotta grab us another beer.
You meant a beverage, sir. An adult beverage. We don't... This is a classy organization. Organization.
All right, Jim, I'm back. just, what we're talking about? Let me I grabbed us some nice cold water. And that's it, folks. The front nine's been done. We're on hole 10, and we're 31, 36 on the front nine. TC has a commanding lead over Icy Wiener.
11. It's a par 3.
Now let's just hope that he can rally in the back nine.
Here goes the Wiener. He's up to bat. Stiff competition today from TC.
Oh, Jesus.
What is this? No hit.
TC just got hit with a double whammy.
Wiener likes to watch them when they go rough, if you know what I mean. Little rough action gives him some immense pleasure. So that mean you have to hit within 15 seconds, or you can't hit
Yeah.
within 15
Nice
seconds?
shot.
I have to hit it within 15 seconds, and if I hit the rough, thank God it was on a par 3, then I'd get another
On
stroke.
the green.
Oh, Wiener loves the strokes, but not on the field, if you know what I mean. The field of play is not the spot for strokes.
He doesn't like to rush it, though, Jim.
Auto perfect impact and Tornado Cup, two things that he already had, I believe. So this helps him in absolutely no way.
Well, just a second there, Jim. The auto perfect impact means that no matter how bad he shoots, he's going to hit it automatically perfect. So he basically just has to do his power gauge.
Okay, well, he just let her rip on that one, and it went over the hole. Oh, and it's going down into the sand, and he's beached it like a whale.
Oh my, he couldn't hit that any worse if he tried,
What's
Jim.
that power gauge?
Let's see if he got the little bit of magic, Wiener magic here. Oh, and he got right into the hole. Oh, for a birdie.
Oh, he really made up for that first shot. That is impressive. That's why
There he
sometimes
does
you
the
just can't
Dougie.
count out the wiener.
Birdie chance here.
Nice shot.
There we go.
Uphill maybe?
TC's up now.
To the right.
Seems to have it in the bag, but you just never know sometimes.
With the weather slowly changing and we're going more into spring, how does that affect the ball there, Tom?
Well, naturally, springtime's usually a good time that we like to play, but I'd say just with the sun starting to set, the sun could be a factor in getting in our eyes just when we hit the east and west directions on the course there, Jim.
Oh, good point. Always there with the knowledge on the weather and the direction. Mr. Magellan over here. Listen to this guy. He knows his stuff. He's been around the tour. He's got himself a gold jacket and actually has played with some of the best. Tom, go ahead and give us some insight on how to become a better golfer and a better pro when you're built like a goddamn spaghetti noodle, meth head crack addict.
Well, see, the thing is here, Jim, is Icy Wiener really needs to start hitting the gym. I'd say on the off season as much as he can, and maybe, I mean, the sunglasses will help on this hole, but you just need to have the strength. He just doesn't seem to have it today against this gigantic freak that he's playing against.
Tom, you're absolutely right. This behemoth of a man standing here with a mask on for whatever reason doesn't want to show his face, but he is an absolute monster here with a 7 under par at the moment. He's going to be faced with Storm and a teeny cup, and Lord knows I love when I get across a teeny cup, but not when they're on the golf course, if you know what I'm picking up. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, Tom.
He seems to be getting teeny cupped quite a bit, so I'm starting to believe that when people say they don't like the teeny cup, they actually do.
Here it is, stormy, rainy. He was going to pull some trickery, but that storm just isn't going to allow it. He goes ahead and rips it.
Oh no, Jim. This isn't looking good for him.
Yuka is not impressed. It's going down and into the water.
Let's try that again, please.
Yuka is
Seems
our
to be-
onboard caddy, and she
He seems
is
to be
my wife.
unfazed by it.
In virtual world, she's definitely going to get some icy wiener, if you know what I mean.
He lines up for a second shot, see where this one goes. He's got quite a bit of wind to his back, but he just doesn't seem to be hitting it very well today in this rain. In this torrential downpour, just for him, Jim.
Even with an all-out assault on his senses, he manages to crank it out just past Wiener.
Hold on, Jim. Seems all of a sudden that the rain clouds have cleared, and Icy Wiener seems to have a perfectly calm day to shoot his next shot.
It's crazy how the weather can change when a little wiener comes out. Boom.
It definitely seems to be in his favor today, Jim. He just seems like the weather, it is parting ways and letting him explore the bounties of this world.
What's absolutely astonishing, not just the... Oh, weather is back. My goodness, we must be in some
no.
El Nino type of events right now. It is springtime, so I can 100% believe we've got ourselves a little bit of a catastrophe going on as far as the weather is concerned. But what is absolutely astonishing is, as much as these pros like to draw crowds, there are absolutely no people on the course today. Could that be because we are in a quarantine right now, Tom?
I believe... Oh, no. Just more bad news for TC on this horrible day.
Take a do-over. Shake it off.
The gods really must hate him on this hole, Jim.
Well, he is an abomination, being that he is Frankenstein and he was born of man, not of God. It looks like the gods are very upset with him today. Lines up his next shot, lets it rip.
Seems to be a ray of sunshine on maybe death's door is knocking for an opportunity.
Oh my gosh. So back to the crowds. They would be absolutely wild for some situations like this. Looks like Wiener's going to have to go ahead and hit around the trees. Otherwise, he's going to face a terrible situation.
See here, Jim, I don't know if it's necessarily that the crowds are gone because of the quarantine, or it's just because we have an absolute freakishly monster playing today.
Yes, I have been told on other courses he has broken down and thrown his clubs into the woods and actually savagely molested one of the spectators. And because he draws such a big crowd, they couldn't kick him off of the course. And the PGA has allowed him to continue playing, only with some extreme distances between him and spectators, especially when it comes down to
Sloping up.
rainy weather. Tom?
Yeah, that's correct, Jim. It was it's quite an eventful day. I was actually there for that one, and it was just
Fucking Tornado Cup. Suck it in, you fucking piece of shit. Sorry.
it was
Sorry.
complete chaos. He actually threw his clubs into the woods, and he actually threw his putter so hard it went through a man's skull. But
Tragic
like
day.
as you said,
That was a tragic
as you said,
day.
Jim, they let him play just because the ratings were the highest that they've ever been, ever.
And that is believable. This is actually out of the Halloween event last year. Folks, if you don't remember, there was somebody dressed up like a werewolf, which Frankenstein himself did not appreciate. TC, being of a Frankenstein background...
Oh. He just eases it straight into that teeny cup there, Jim. I don't know if you caught that. Sorry to cut you off.
No worries. Tom, we have some exciting golf action happening. TC is just going ahead full steam with 5 under. IC Wiener's barely hanging on at just par. And, well, Tom, what can you say about this next hole?
Well, Jim, it's just basically boils down to what happens in the slots. Just like in Vegas, your luck's there where you can find it. As long as he sets up for a good tee shot, he can get some good consistent shots, and also the slots play in his favor. This could be anybody's game.
Anybody's game is a perfect statement for tonight's event. This afternoon, we ran into Wiener again, and he was we caught him mid-conversation. Let's go ahead and cut to that right now. Yeah, well, basically, just a regular dude out here just golfing for some money, trying to get my grandmother back into her house, and find some more meth. That's just basically my life right now.
So good.
You don't happen to have any, do you? No, I don't. Let's go ahead back to the studio. Tom, that was such a weird event. It was a very weird conversation. I think all he's about is drugs.
Yeah, that's very confusing, Jim. I don't know if drugs may be a factor in his life, but all of a sudden he seemed to have switched to a New Jersey accent mid-sentence.
That's crazy. I caught that too. Don't know why.
Oh, and a tragic turn of events for TC again. It seems Gage on the rampage is not the thing you want for this monster.
Oh, here we go. And what is the P for power? He has just got dealt some seriously bad news.
Quite the hand for him, Jim, but it seems like it didn't affect him today.
Oh my gosh, it goes right next to the hole. I don't think you could get any better than that, and it seemed to have just taken a life of its own and turned purple and immediately go backwards.
Oh, wow, Jim. I cannot believe with the luck that he's been having on the slots today how far ahead he is. This guy is just on tear.
He is. Let's see what we can do here with IC Wiener lining up for a shot. Folks, this could be it. He's got to start making some moves. Otherwise, TC and his gargantuan hands are just going to tear this guy apart. We're only at the 14th hole, and again, TC is 6 under for the day. Happy Gilmore is almost damn near at the bottom, and IC Wiener is 1 under. Let's see if we can keep this thing going here.
I tell you what, Jim, TC's really playing like he wants to turn that gray jacket into a gold jacket this season. It's just phenomenal.
I heard Shooter McGavin actually was out earlier talking some smack to one of the contestants, talking about eating shit for breakfast. Tom, what do you know about this?
Yeah, we talked to one of the guys that heard of the innocent bystanders, and it's just not the kind of language we want to hear out here, because if you're going to eat fecal matter for breakfast, then that's just not the kind of game that we want to play out here.
That's right, Tom. That is absolutely right. Another thing I heard was Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Is this true?
Yes, that is breaking news. We are just finding out about this, and that is very impressive. Some people didn't know that, but turns out it's true.
So it is true. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. We're going to go ahead and cut down to TC lining up for his shot. Let's see what kind of sluts he gets. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Slots.
Whoa, Jim.
Jeez, this is a family show here. Let's go ahead and see what he's got going on.
All right.
Variable gauge. Pink zone minimized.
Oh, no.
Well,
Pink
with
zone
a face like that, every pink zone is minimized. Which is no doubt what he gets told at the bar constantly. But he's used to these kind of rejections, and that's why he takes his aggression and anger out on the fairway. Here he goes, lining up a shot.
Nice shot.
Wow, Jim, it didn't seem to phase him at all on this
Not
shot.
at all. Ping zone minimized, ping zone maximized. It doesn't matter to him. He is going to grip it and rip it.
Oh,
Look up and
just
swing.
another hand gesture there from TC. It looked like
Oh,
a
fuck.
one-finger salute there,
Let's
Jim.
go ahead and zoom in here. Oh, there it is again. Let's zoom back out.
Oh, pan out.
Whoa, oh, God. All right. We're just going to go ahead and cut the commercial, folks.
Got this.
Icy Wiener gave it all he got, but he was just a little too early on his swing. Did that affect where the ball landed? Yes, it did, unfortunately.
Further turns here.
Tough break.
You got it.
Far in it. So far.
There he goes, lining up the putt.
Now, Jim, if I was him, I would just not worry about it. I would have aimed a little bit farther left, but with that Tornado Cup, it doesn't seem to matter.
Amazing.
He got lucky on that one, had something sucking deep down in the hole to pull his balls in. I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh,
I'm sorry, there's just so many euphemisms that are being thrown around today that, Tom, I just can't keep it straight. I mean, I
Jim.
can, but that's not a euphemism for anything else. You know
with
what?
that putt, TC just put the nail in the coffin. He would have to mess up completely to lose this one.
Well, let's see, folks. It has happened before, and we have all witnessed what can happen. In this game, anything is possible. This is a par 4 15th hole, and TC's lining up for his shot. Let's see what kind of sluts he gets on this one.
I've actually heard last season that he actually gave up on the last hole because he just got tired of hitting it because he could not seem to find the green.
That's true. There was actually
Careful of the gauge.
an actual point whenever he was dominating the field and actually leading the board, but then towards the very last hole, and no amount of trickery could help him win.
Yikes.
Oh no, Jim. It seems to be happening. The curse is back.
Water hazard.
There it is, a water hazard. Tom, TC has to be feeling some pressure on this one. It doesn't look like it's going to affect him as badly because there's not as much water around. What are your thoughts on this one? Did you get a chance to interview TC?
I tried to get an interview with him, Jim, but it just seems like he didn't really want to talk to anybody. He just gave me the dead stare like he was extremely focused for this tournament today. I
Could it
don't
be
know what I could do, but he was ready to go.
Could it be that he was focused or just lifeless? Which one is it? Because I can never really tell with that guy. He's just got one of those intense stare downs, and I know what you're talking about. A true competitor always does. Which one do you think it was, Tom?
I got to tell you, I think it's just his pure raw competitiveness because he is just laser focused, and I can guarantee you that this guy would be an absolute monster as well playing poker with.
Indeed, his massive hands would cover up any cards, and nobody would want to cross him, trying to outbet and outbluff. TC's up after his first shot went into the water. It looks like it's going to be an easy hole for him to get into, even though he's got the miss-hit prone and the no woods allowed. It doesn't seem to affect him at all, Tom. Tom, did we lose you, Tom? I think there's been
sorry.
a feed.
Sorry, Jim. I was just I was looking at this guy's hands, and we keep talking about it, but I actually got an intense look at him, and it's just astonishing the way he has to hit. Have you seen how way he hits with just one hand? How big his hands are?
Yes, absolutely, and wouldn't want to be on the receiving end in that boxing ring, if you know what I mean.
I bet you this guy throws some haymakers, Jim.
What in the hell was Icy Wiener? He must have got distracted by somebody out in the crowd. Looks like they were holding up a... Is that a Ziploc baggie? Yes, it is. He saw some meth, and he is just going crazy right now on the green. He's missing every single shot.
I tell you what, Jim, he's just giving his opportunities away.
Okay, we can go ahead and go
what's going
into
on
the
here,
hole.
Jim?
It looks like
What?
there might be something going on.
Oh no, is there a magician in the crowd, Jim?
Wonderful.
Looks like some absolute magic was going on around that hole. It wanted to go in, it wanted to go out, but for some reason it took an extra 30 seconds for it to just dump down in the hole. Speaking of dumps, there's a chance that Carol Baskin's husband ended up as tiger fecal matter, and we can never really know because, well, that has been now 23 years since her husband died, and she seems to have stolen her will,
Good aim.
or stolen his will, wrote her name in it, and took 90% of the profits. Folks, this is a public service announcement. Carol Baskins killed her husband. No matter what Joe Exotic may or may not have done to his own animals, Carol Baskin is the true monster in this whole thing. Tom, would you agree?
That's correct there, Jim. And I would just like to say that we just seen TC hit a bogey, dropping him to 7 under,
It's par
giving
five.
Icy Wiener a fair shake at this.
Well, with only 5 shots between them, I don't know how Icy Wiener is going to be able to come back. Oh, no, wind! That might help him out just a little bit, because he still has the Tornado Cup with the Auto Pink Zone activated. I have one of those as well. They're called a Corvette C8. You know, that's an Auto Pink Zone, if you know what I mean.
I tell you what, Jim. If you're not rocking the ZR1, that pink zone's never automatic. If you know what I mean.
That's right. We call it the Boulevard Bruiser and the PD around where I'm from. And PD actually stands for Panty Dropper. Tom, what do you know about dropping panties?
I gotta say I don't know much about it these days because I usually never see the panties. They're just off as soon as I see them.
That's right, because Tom, you do drive a Corvette C8 yourself, don't you?
The ZR1.
That's
Jim.
right. Oh my gosh, the ZR1. That's the last one. That'd be the C7. Now the C8 is actually the mid-engine monster.
Oh no, Jim. Oh no. It seems like TC's taken a turn for the worst.
Water hazard.
Jeez, here we go. TC lining up his next shot. Looks like he's going to try to go through some really rough areas, but it could pay off for him. There he
Oh
goes.
nope, it just doesn't seem to be working for him today. This seems like a repeat of last season. Oh,
Well, at least
seems to
you're
be
on the
okay with
green.
that one.
Yeah, you're on the green. Or I'm sorry, on the fairway. So it looks like you're in a little bit better shape than you're in a little bit better shape than what Wiener is in right now. He's gonna have to fit it right between 2 long legs we call trees, and hopefully land right on the fairway to set himself up for a clean shot right through the hole.
I tell you what, you can't hit it any clear between 2 legs. Go straight for that hole, Jim.
You can on prom night. It's super easy at that point. But I digress, you know. Let's see. Here he goes. Setting up. Looks like a
Cool.
good shot. Yuka is super excited about that one. Yuka, the caddy, I spoke with her earlier, and I'll have to tell you, she's got some enthusiasm for lugging around these 2 behemoths golf bags. Tom, what were your impressions on Yuka?
Well, it seemed like she was having quite a bit of a struggle, and I asked her how difficult it is to carry these bags, and she said that sometimes it's okay, but I just don't like it when I have to drag them across my face. Jim?
Yuka is just a competitor, just like these 2. She always drags these clubs around, sometimes on her back. Sometimes she has clubs thrown right at her. I've seen her take wood right to the face one time from Wiener, and it was brutal. She managed to get up and then just shake it off. Actually, I think TC's hit her in the mouth, and she ended up spitting on it at least one time, and it was extremely brave of her to stand there and take it from Wiener and TC. Tom?
Yeah, I just couldn't believe how she could just sit there and swallow it. I mean, she is quite quite the true champion of this tournament.
That's right. I saw her chewing gum, actually, out there on the course today. She took one wood right to the face, and it actually made her swallow her gum. And if I'm telling you right now, if I've ever seen a woman as strong as her take some gum and swallow it, it's her. She's taken some wood to the face, swallowed the gum all the way down, and then actually showed it to everyone by presenting her tongue, saying, "Look, I've swallowed as much gum as any woman out here on the course." Now, if I've ever seen it, I've seen it today, folks.
Truly impressive. Inspiring.
Inspiring. Absolutely right. Inspiring indeed.
I don't know if you've noticed, Jim, but it seems like TC, the pressure has gotten to him with these last few holes.
Well,
but Icy Wiener doesn't seem to be making his advances.
Well, unfortunately for the Wiener, he just keeps finding himself in some rough bush, and with Yuka, the gum guzzler, and it's just not really making up for a good day for him. Tom?
Oh yeah, it seems to be getting worse and worse as the day goes on. This is basically Icy Wiener's game to lose today.
Well, at 2 under versus 6 under, the Wiener has no chance unless he just stands up and gets rock hard with the competition and puts his ball in the hole and does what he's supposed to do out here on the course. Unfortunately, it just looks like he keeps going right into the home, and it's just not going to be a good day if he can't get his woods to straighten out on the fairway and hit some balls.
Oh my, TC with a massive swing today. Oh,
Amazing.
Lord. I think that's the farthest drive we've seen all day.
There it is. If he's going for the long drive competition, he has almost got it. I think there was one a little bit better on the last hole, but 283 yards is nothing to sneeze at, especially when you're talking about handling sticks. Let's go ahead and go over here. Yuka was extremely impressed on that last one, and I don't blame her. She has a lot to be impressed by. Big hands, big drive, big stick. Here comes Little Wiener next, and he's
with
gone
his slow,
right past.
limpy drive.
$169 yards, wink wink. Let's see what he can do with this one. Put it right into the hole. Do what you're supposed to do and get it in there. Rips it. Think he's going to be a little too far to the right of the hole, and he's going to end up on the other side in the rough, right next to the sign. It's called Crab Hands. Oh my goodness.
Boy, I tell you, Jim, as much as Icy Wiener knows this probably isn't his game to win, he is quite the competitor by staying in there.
That's right. He always goes for the hole. Doesn't matter how much whiskey he's had. He never limps out on the competition.
Oh, and a bad shot by TC.
Yuka is not impressed by that curve. She's seen straighter shots before, especially on these type of holes. But she's going to go ahead and... Will my club hit this? Oh,
no.
God. Okay. He goes in there for a bogey. He puts him down one extra shot. Oh, no. One extra stroke on the Wiener, and it's not going to end up well for him because his competition has been stroking well all day.
This will definitely put it away, Jim. Oh, flexes on him. Flexes on his haters, Jim, is what he likes to say. Under the mask.
It's really hard to read him, Tom. It really is hard to read that guy. He's got such a dead stare. It's actually very intimidating. Let's see what we can do on the 18th hole of the game. Icy Wiener's just holding out.
This is the last hole. Oh no. Gauge on the rampage and a hidden grid. This could be sheer panic for TC.
I'm not
Luckily,
too
he
worried
has
about it. It's a
quite
par
far
5.
ahead.
He's lining up the shot.
Oh, and he seemed to hit a perfect shot on this one, Jim.
Lining up the shot with his signature one-armed behemoth swing.
And almost hit a 300-yard drive with that gauge on a rampage.
Guys, this is going to be the end of Icy Wiener as we know it. Let's hope he gets himself a good clean break. But knowing the way that the chips have been falling, it doesn't look that good.
Oh,
Not bad, but also not going to be the one that he needs. He was hoping to grab the one that said drone, grabs the ball, throws it into a hole-in-one for him, but it just doesn't look like it was in the cards today. Tom, what can you say about Icy Wiener's play today as a competitor?
well, there's one thing I can say about Icy Wiener is that his shots have been pretty consistent and pretty clear. But the one thing that's been factored against him is he just can't drive the ball farther than the women.
Would you say his wiener keeps coming up short?
I think more or less it just keeps becoming more of a disappointment. Jim?
Tom, I couldn't agree more. His game is weak, and he keeps ending up in the bush.
Oh,
We're gonna
that's
go
the
ahead.
thick bush there. Literally the bush this time, Tom.
Literally needs. Where are the
Oh.
landscapers at?
Jim. It seemed to, he got lucky, and it wasn't able to hit from there, so he got an automatic drop.
That's right. Sometimes the wiener gets a lucky break and gets out of the bush and gets taken care of without having any penalties.
I'm just assuming that the officials felt sorry for him, so they allowed him to enter that time.
With a disappointment on such a short drive, most people would feel very, very forgiving and allow him to pretty much get away with anything because
Oh no! TC has just hit a tree smack dab in the center. And this is not looking good for him.
Careful of the gate.
he's immediately gone into some more wood. Can TC recover from this? Tom, it's not looking promising, but I'm not counting anything out given his pedigree for being a one-handed stroker out here on the fairway. Tom, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that he needed to curve that around that tree, and he has done that masterfully, Jim. I cannot believe that shot.
That was such a good shot. You know, when a man finds himself surrounded by logs like that, some trees and some wood, it's really hard to maintain a straight shot, and he has done that today. Icy Wiener's lining up his shot for whatever reason. It's showing him kind of going over here. He's going to go ahead and line this up, but no guarantees, folks. Anything can happen when Wiener's out.
I gotta tell you, at this present time, Jim, I just don't see why he just doesn't hit it and get it over with. This is TC's game to win. He has earned this golden jacket this season. He has played phenomenally, and I just can't believe it. It's astonishing.
Here it is. He's lining up. This is going to be the nail that goes into the coffin for the Wiener. The Wiener's going to go away for a season, and that is it. If he makes this shot right here, I don't see anything stopping him.
Oh. I tell you what, Jim, hopefully on the off season, Icy Wiener hits the gym.
I think that's going to happen relatively soon. I spoke with Icy Wiener, and here were his thoughts. Yeah, I really got to start playing this game a little bit more. Not just for the meth money, but also just to become a better competitor overall.
Just relax.
That was Icy Wiener's testimonial there. Tom,
Break to the
what's
right.
going through TC's mind right now?
Well, I had a chance to talk to him earlier, and I asked him if he won this tournament, what would he do? And this is what he had to say.
Amazing. Tom, that is amazing.
Jim, back to you.
That is amazing. I can't believe the sheer strength and absolute will of a competitor. What it looks like he's going for the old roundabout. I don't know what he's doing here. Is he throwing the
Tom,
game?
Jim, this is what we don't like to see. Somebody that is just doesn't care. He could end this perfectly, but he knows
Brakes to the
that
right.
he has had such in the bag that he can do things like this. And this is just poor sportsmanship, Jim.
Oh my gosh. It's this is what happens when the rabbit thinks he's too far ahead to win and doesn't finish the race. The turtle who is the wiener has completely
Oh my, Jim, this is just disgraceful. This isn't why we play this game. We
Oh,
play this
no.
game as sportsmanship
Up here,
and pure
maybe?
competitiveness.
and
And
he's
he
just
finally sinks it. And he only won by 2 that time, Jim.
oh my goodness, a triple bogey on the last hole. He had it in the bag to absolutely clinch it, but he still gets the gold jacket at the end of the day. Folks, it doesn't matter where you are, how tall you are, how big you are in the real world or in the pants. All that matters is winning, because inches matter, and it looks like he got him by at least 2 on this one. The strokes have spoken. Folks, this is us, Tom and Jim, from the booth, signing off from another great game of golf here at Everyone's Golf, or Everybody's. God damn it.
Have a good evening.
Have a good evening. That's so terrible.